The third protein source I'm going to show you. Very, very simple. Oh, before I forget. This is actually the fish that I got. I actually get a lot of frozen foods because, for one, they're cheaper and they're a lot easier to prepare because they're usually vacuum packed and vacuum sealed, and they're already cut and the servings are already set, so you don't have to really measure them. They already come pre-measured. Like those are 4-ounce pieces of fish that already came already separated and measured out, so I don't have to actually chop it up and measure it myself. So it's very time consuming to have to cut little pieces of that out. So each one of these is about 180 calories and about 36 grams protein, each one of those little pieces of fish. So it's frozen, prepackaged, sealed, very, very easy to get. I get these at Stater Brothers too. Very, very easy. Last thing we're going to talk about for the protein sources, shrimp. I get a lot of these. Looks like this. Oh yeah, Inspiration, if you see that, Ryan Reynolds, that's the man right there. The man. That's actually from when he did Blade Trinity. That's actually one of the houses I'm going to own here in a few years. Anyway, looks like this. Frozen shrimp. Take these, you throw them in a pot that looks like this. Little 2-quart pot. You pour a little bit of water in it, you put it on your stove. I actually pour 2 bags in here, which is actually 2 pounds of shrimp. And these things are relatively inexpensive. They're like $4 or $5 for a pound of it. Throw both of them in here, boil it for like 10-15 minutes. Bam, you have your other source. As soon as you're done, just like you do with everything else that you're done, whenever you're done, you take this stuff, put it in some Tupperware, bam, you got your meal. And for those of you that hear me talk about this stuff, this is my magic sauce, okay? My magic sauce. I eat this on everything. This is the sriracha sauce. Got the little rooster on it. It's a hot sauce that you usually use at the Japanese restaurants. I put this stuff on everything. Now, it's a little controversial. Some people talk about don't use certain things because they have sodium, blah, 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 blah. You know what? If it's going to make you eat it, as long as you're doing it in light amounts, do it. If it's gonna make it taste better so you can actually get through it, it's cool. You can put garlic, you can put pepper. Season these how you want it, just don't be putting a bunch of fatty, nasty, really high sodium stuff in it. This sriracha sauce actually, the sodium content actually isn't that bad. So that's how I do my shrimp. And then lastly, an actual really quick carb source besides veggies, because you guys know that I preach eating the most natural substances and the most complex carbs that you can, oatmeals, veggies, things like that. Another really, really quick one, which is probably kind of overlooked, and it's canned, which I honestly don't care, so it's totally cool. We got some black beans, or AKA, for those of you that speak Espanol, frijoles negros. So, black beans. Put them in a little Tupperware. You got the little lid for it. Bam. Look at that. We already got meals right here. Look at that. I cooked 3 different protein sources and even threw some beans in like that amount of time. Done. That's all you got to do. You do that 1 day a week, 2 days a week, you've got your food for the week. That will keep you on track with your nutrition. It will keep you working towards your goal and actually reaching success, because we know, because I preach this all the time, no amount of working out is going to change your body unless you're eating right. Okay? So these are really quick, easy tips. You can do this with chicken, you can do this with turkey, you can do this with anything. Just prepare, cook in bulk, and that'll help keep you out of the drive-thru, keep you out of the restaurants, and keep your body making progress so that way you can look your best in 2010. That's all I got to say today.